After 60, one of the hardest places to dress isn't your hips, your arms, or even your legs. It's the middle. Your waist may feel softer than it once did, and suddenly the clothes you used to rely on don't fall quite the same way. But the answer is not oversized tunics, shapeless dresses, or hiding your body under layers of fabric. In fact, those choices can sometimes make your midsection look heavier. The secret is learning how to create shape without squeezing the waist. A beautiful neckline can pull the eye upward. The right trouser rise can lengthen your legs. A softly structured layer can create vertical lines, while the right fabric can glide over the stomach instead of clinging to it. Today, I'm sharing 6 simple styling techniques that can make your waist look softer, your proportions more balanced, and your entire outfit more elegant after 60. No shapewear, no uncomfortable tricks, just smarter dressing. If your midsection has become softer after 60, one of the smartest things you can do is stop trying to force a visible waistline. Instead, create shape around it. That is exactly why the A-line silhouette works so beautifully. An A-line dress fits neatly through the shoulders and upper body, then gradually releases away from the waist and stomach. That gentle outward movement allows the fabric to skim the midsection, instead of tracing every curve underneath. But there is an important detail many women miss. An A-line should not be oversized everywhere. If the shoulders, neckline, and bust are too loose, you lose the structure that makes this silhouette flattering in the first place. Choose a dress that fits cleanly across the upper body, then begins to soften and open as it moves downward. The fabric matters just as much. Look for soft linen blends, crepe, ponte, or substantial cotton that drapes smoothly without collapsing against the stomach. Avoid very thin jersey that clings, but also avoid extremely stiff fabric that stands away from the body and adds unnecessary volume. Length can make another difference. A hem around the knee or slightly below often creates a clean, elongated proportion, especially with a low-profile loafer, pointed flat, or elegant kitten heel. And don't feel that you need a belt. Let the silhouette do the shaping for you. That is the beauty of a well-cut A-line after 60. It gives you definition where you want it, freedom where you need it, and elegance without asking your waist to be the center of the outfit. Peplum can be incredibly flattering after 60, but only when the shape is subtle. Forget the stiff, dramatic ruffles that immediately make you think of an older fashion trend. The modern peplum is quieter. It follows the upper body gently, then releases just enough fabric around the waist to create shape without exposing or squeezing the stomach. That small change in silhouette can make a remarkable difference. Instead of asking your natural waist to provide definition, the garment creates the definition for you. The most flattering peplum usually begins near your natural waist or slightly above it, and falls smoothly over the fullest part of the midsection. You want a gentle flare, not a shelf of fabric sticking outward. Pair it with something cleaner underneath. Straight-leg trousers, slim tailored pants, dark jeans, or a simple column skirt create balance because they allow the peplum to be the only area with added movement. Fabric is especially important here. Choose crepe, ponte, soft-structured knits, or stretch cotton with enough body to hold the silhouette, but enough softness to move naturally. Avoid excessive gathers, shiny fabrics, and large ruffles around the stomach. Those details can add volume exactly where you don't want it. Then bring attention upward. A graceful V-neck, open neckline, beautiful earrings, or a short necklace keeps the eye near your face, while the peplum quietly handles the proportions below. The goal isn't to manufacture a tiny waist, it's simply to suggest one. And sometimes, that small suggestion is all an outfit needs to look polished, feminine, and beautifully balanced after 60. Layering can be one of the most flattering tricks after 60. But there is a big difference between layering your outfit and simply covering your body. The goal is not more fabric. The goal is better lines. When you wear an open cardigan, lightweight jacket, or softly structured vest, the two edges running down the front of your body create strong vertical lines. Instead of the eyes stopping at the stomach, it travels naturally from the shoulders downward. That simple visual effect can make the entire silhouette appear longer, cleaner, and more balanced. But proportion is everything. Your inner layer should remain relatively simple and smooth. Choose a soft blouse, fine knit top, or well-fitting t-shirt that skims the body without clinging. Then add an outer layer that hangs freely, rather than closing tightly across the stomach. Length matters too. A cardigan or jacket that finishes around the lower hip can work beautifully because it moves past the waist without overwhelming your frame. Petite women may prefer something slightly shorter, while taller women can experiment with longer cardigans or elegant dusters. And avoid adding bulk in the name of coverage. Heavy knits, thick waterfall fronts, oversized pockets, and too much fabric around the stomach can actually make the middle appear larger. Instead, think light, fluid, and intentional. You can make the effect even stronger by keeping your inner top and trousers in a similar color, then wearing the outer layer open. Suddenly, you've created one uninterrupted column through the center of your body. That is what sophisticated layering does after 60. It doesn't hide your waist. It simply gives the eye somewhere more flattering to travel. You don't have to wear black every day to make your waist look less noticeable. Color and pattern can do something far more interesting. They can control where the eye travels. One of the easiest techniques is to create a strong vertical direction through your outfit. This might come from subtle pinstripes, vertical seams, an open cardigan, or a print that moves gently up and down rather than spreading strongly across the body. The eye follows those lines, making the silhouette feel longer instead of wider. Monochromatic dressing works for the same reason. Try navy with navy, chocolate with camel, soft gray with charcoal, or different shades of olive. The colors don't need to match perfectly. Keeping them within the same family prevents harsh horizontal breaks across the waist and creates a smoother visual line from shoulder to shoe. Prints can also be extremely flattering. The secret is scale and placement. Medium-sized florals, soft abstract patterns, and watercolor-inspired prints can gently diffuse attention across the garment. What you want to avoid is one large motif, dramatic horizontal stripe, or concentrated pattern sitting directly across the fullest part of your stomach. Strategic color blocking can work beautifully too. Darker side panels on a dress, for example, can visually narrow the center without requiring a tight fit. And remember that your brightest color doesn't have to sit near your waist. Place it closer to your face. A beautiful scarf, lipstick, earrings, blouse neckline, or jacket collar can immediately pull attention upward. That's the real secret. You aren't trying to make your stomach disappear. You're deciding where you want people to look first. And when color and pattern are used intentionally, the entire outfit becomes more balanced, sophisticated, and flattering. If your stomach is the area you think about first when getting dressed, pay attention to where your waistband sits. A waistband that cuts directly across the fullest part of your middle can create a strong horizontal line and make that area appear more prominent. A well-fitting high-waisted trouser can do the opposite. By sitting higher on the torso, it creates a smoother transition through the midsection while visually lengthening the legs. The result is not necessarily a smaller waist, but a much more balanced proportion. The key word, however, is comfortable. You don't want a waistband so tight that it digs into your stomach when you sit. Look for a flat front trouser, subtle stretch, side or back elastic, and enough structure to skim rather than squeeze. Then soften the upper half. Pair your trousers with a fluid blouse, fine knit, relaxed V-neck, or softly tailored button-down. The top should glide over the stomach rather than cling to it, but it shouldn't be so oversized that your entire torso disappears underneath fabric. And be careful with the full tuck. If defining your waist isn't your goal, leaving the blouse untucked at the right length can be far more flattering. A very subtle front tuck can also work when you want to reveal just enough of the waistband to lengthen the legs without exposing the entire midsection. Finish with a clean shoe, a loafer, sleek flat, ankle boot, or low heel. Suddenly, the outfit has length, movement, and polish. You're not trying to flatten your stomach. You're simply changing the proportions around it. And that is often far more effective than trying to hide it. You can choose the perfect silhouette, the right color, and the most flattering proportions. But if the fabric behaves badly around your stomach, the entire outfit can lose its elegance. This is why fabric matters so much after 60. The goal is not simply to choose something soft. You want fabric that skims. Very thin jersey, lightweight stretch fabrics, and clingy knits may feel comfortable, but they can settle into every curve around the stomach. At the opposite extreme, stiff fabrics can stand away from the body and create additional volume. The sweet spot is somewhere in between. Look for fabrics with enough weight to fall smoothly, but enough movement to follow you naturally. Crepe, ponte, soft cotton blends, lightweight wool, linen blends, and fluid rayon can all work beautifully when the quality and construction are right. And be careful with shine. Glossy satin and highly reflective polyester catch light wherever the fabric curves. When that happens across the stomach, the eye is naturally drawn to the very area you may prefer to soften. Matte or softly textured fabrics are often more forgiving. A subtle crepe texture, fine rib, or softly woven finish gives the outfit dimension without highlighting every contour underneath. Here's a simple test when you're shopping. Hold the fabric up and let it fall from your hand. Does it drop smoothly and return to its shape? Or does it cling, wrinkle aggressively, or stand stiffly away from you? That small test tells you a lot. Because flattering your waist after 60 isn't always about finding another clever styling trick. Sometimes, it's simply about choosing fabric that knows how to move with your body instead of fighting against it. When the fabric falls beautifully, the entire woman looks more effortlessly elegant. After 60, dressing a softer waist isn't about making your body disappear. It's about understanding proportion. An A-line can create shape without squeezing. A subtle peplum can suggest a waist without demanding one. An open layer can create beautiful vertical lines. Color and pattern can guide the eye. High-waisted trousers can rebalance your proportions. And the right fabric can skim your body instead of clinging to every curve. None of these techniques require you to become smaller. They simply help your clothes work better for the body you have today. And perhaps that's the most important style lesson of all. Stop buying clothes for the woman you were 20 years ago, or for the body you think you need to have someday. Dress the woman standing in front of the mirror now. Choose pieces that allow you to sit comfortably, walk confidently, enjoy dinner, laugh freely, and forget about adjusting your clothes every 5 minutes. Because elegance after 60 isn't created by a perfectly defined waist. It's created by balance, beautiful fit, thoughtful details, and the confidence that comes when your clothes finally feel like they're working with you. If these tips helped you, subscribe and join me for more practical, elegant style advice for women over 60. And remember, don't hide your shape. Learn how to dress it beautifully.